Well, it's week 2 of the Battles on the Voice of Ireland talent show. 14 more contestants going head to head, all hoping to win a place. There can only be one winner, really, I suppose, in the live knockouts, including some contestants from the counties of Louth and Meath. We've Nigel Connell, who is from Athboy. We've Maria Christian, who's from Dundalk. Also, Sophie McDermott is from Navan. We won't be speaking to Sophie today, however, but there are some fantastic battles happening on Sunday night. And I suppose if a contestant doesn't get chosen by their coach, they're still going to have a chance to make it through to the live knockouts. So we're going to find out, I suppose, how the nerves are and what the expectations are. Firstly, we're going to just speak to Maria. Maria, good afternoon to you.
Hello, Paul. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you very much. Now, tell everybody where you are at the moment and where you are from originally.
Well, I'm from Dundalk. I'm reared in Dundalk, and I live in France right now because my husband's French, and I have my 7 children over here. And I've been coming back and forth since September, taking part in the competition. And it's just been great. It's really a wonderful experience, and I'm just really excited now for Sunday because this is kind of really what we've all been waiting for, you know. This is kind of the battles. We're going to be in the ring and we have to fight, and then it's the coach, whether she'll pick me or whether she's going to pick Emer, we'll see on Sunday. I'm just going to do my best, and hopefully that will do. That'll be good. I'm really looking forward to it.
Now, we're also joined by Nigel Connell. Nigel, hello to you.
Hi, Paul. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you for joining us. We're going to come to you in just a second, but we'll continue our little conversation with Maria just for a few moments. Maria, 31 years ago, now I don't know if this has been played to you in recent times.
Yeah, wait until the weekend comes, yeah.
When was the last time you heard it, or do you still listen to it?
Oh, well, yeah, it was a big deal. I was only 19, Paul, you know, when I represented Ireland. And like I said, we girl coming from Dundalk, from nowhere, a 5'8" family. And what's amazing is that Una actually did the Eurovision as well in 2006. She was a backing singer for Brian Kennedy. So it's great we have that in common, so she knows what the Eurovision stage is all about and the pressure of it. And it was a great experience. You know, you just come from a wee town like Dundalk. And actually, it all started off, I don't know whether you remember, Paul, you're probably too young, you're younger than me. Do you remember Hugh Hardy?
Sorry, who?
Hugh Hardy. Well, I'm sure there's listeners that are my age that remember. It was a local show like your show. It was like, I don't know what it was called, the radio show, but it was Hugh Hardy. He was really famous in the 80s. And I remember ringing him up, like now we're on the phone, for a little competition. I was 15. And he was asking some question. And when I rang up, he says, what are you not at school for? And I says, I'm not at school because I want to be a singer. And he says to me, well, sing me a song there. And I sang a wee song on the radio, and that was it. That was the whole start of my career back there, in way back before the Eurovision. I was only 15.
It was a lovely blue
local radio. I'm sure there's listeners listening, they'll remember who he was. He used to say, we're moving on.
I have a funny feeling a gentleman who works here by the name of Eddie Carfrey knows exactly who you're speaking about.
He was brilliant. He was on all morning. It was a very, very, very popular show. He was famous, he was really famous. Like, if you were on the Hugh Hardy show, you had made it. But he was great, and he brought me up to the Slane recording studios, and he invited me to sing at the time in the Fairways Hotel, it doesn't exist anymore, with a famous country and western band at the time. And I remember at the time he said to me, well, sing me a wee song there, will you? And at the time, you know, we'd no phones or anything in houses in those days. I know it seems like we're talking about 100 years ago, but it was only 30 years ago. You had to run over to the phone boxes, you know, to do any phone calling. And I remember I was worried because my mother was putting the money down in the little coin boxes, and she said, quick, before the money runs out, get your song in. That was great. So there we are again. It's nice to be back on local radio, and I just want to say to all my friends and family listening that on Sunday I am just going to do my best, and I'm just going to have a great time. And then whatever happens. I just hope Una obviously picks me, but if not, just remember I love you all, and I'll do my best for you on Sunday.
Very well said. Now, your audition was a bit trickier than the others because you really didn't know if any of the judges had turned around for you. I mean, that must have been the nerve-wracking. That must have been the nerve-wracking part of it.
Well, it was horrible. The whole day. It's a very long week. You know, you don't see that kind of behind the scenes, but you're there for a long time, and they give you the song, and you don't know it. And especially me, they give you the bit of paper and the song and stuff, so I can't see. So that's tough, a little bit tough on Una as well, because to work with somebody that's blind is not easy, because you just can't hand me the bit of paper and I kind of sing it like the other contestants. I need a few minutes for somebody to say the words to me, to play the song. I learn very quick, but it isn't easy. It isn't easy to work with somebody that's blind. Even though I love it, I love learning, I love singing, but it's just a little bit different when you're blind.
Now, Maria, I'm going to ask you the same question. Any hints on the song you'll be doing on Sunday?
Yeah, well, it's the same as Nigel there. It's just we got the song. It's a Bono song. All I Want Is You, and I had never heard the song either, but I loved it the minute I heard it. I absolutely adored the song. It's really fabulous, and it was tough. You get the song and you have to go away and you have to learn it, and then you have to come back and perform it as if you'd always been singing it. But like Nigel said, Una is great, and it wasn't easy on her because she kind of had to repeat the words, but she did a great job. I want to thank her, and she's really a lovely person, a really, really lovely person. And it's like Nigel said, we're all kind of friends, and it's such a weird feeling then to know you have to battle and kind of knock each other out. Then it's tough, but it's a great experience and it's worth it. And actually, the blind auditions for me has worked out so well, because Brendan Graham, the songwriter of that wrote my Eurovision song, has contacted me, and we're going to start working together pretty soon. And so even no matter what happens Sunday, I'm just so happy of the results I got out of the blind audition. So I just want to thank everybody, that everybody that's listening, the Democrat and the Argus, for all the support they've been giving me as well. And I just hope I can do my best for you all on Sunday.
Well, Maria, it's been an absolute pleasure. Nigel, the same to you as well. And we will wait with bated breath for Sunday night, RT1 at 7 p.m. But Maria, I have to say, I'm very, very surprised. How have you maintained the Dundalk accent living in France?
I talk with the kids. I have 7 kids, so I never shut up all day. Can you imagine rearing 7 kids? So they all speak English, and I want them to speak English, because when I come home to Ireland to Mum and all the family, it's just like this house. If you imagine, it's just like a wee bit of Ireland, a little bit of heaven, if the song goes, a little bit of heaven in the middle of France. That's what it is. It's a little bit of wee Irish home over here in France. And being on the phone with you now just brings it all back to me. And thanks so much, Paul. You better stop or I'll start crying. I miss home.
Listen, you're always going to be welcome back home, I would say. Maria, thank you very much once again. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much, Paul. God bless. And bye-bye, Nigel. Good luck for Sunday.
I just want to say, Maria, I do remember Hugh Hardy.
Oh, here we go.
Moving on.
Now, moving on. I'm going to have to say that.
Bye-bye and God bless. Have a lovely day.
Thank you very much, Maria. That's Maria Christian. Nigel, thank you indeed for that as well.